this is the last day. I gotta turn her in. She is dirty. Look at this. Look at this. I think they got fires around here, and so some of this is ash, but I did put almost 800 or 900 miles on. I think I'm at 800 change right now. We don't have a lot of miles to go today. That's how we have spare time. But yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about what my thoughts are on this 900-mile ride. So anyway, 2021 Roadmaster, but first,
Indian motorcycle alcohol, 6D helmets, tab performance, Lloyd's Garage.
This is the 900-mile review of the 2021 Roadmaster Limited. It is dirty, but let me tell you, I wonder if it's gonna show. It can show. As dirty as this is, it's black with basically blue glitter. Can't remember the name of it. I'll try to get the name here, but wanted to show you. It has the upgraded headlight, as you can see. I think it works a lot better than the stock. So I rode side by side with Curtis, and mine was obviously visually better. And then when I put on the brights, it was much better. We didn't do any cornering in the evenings. We usually tried to hunker down kind of earlier in the day. We rode a lot during the day, not as much during the evening. So I can't tell you about how well this one worked in the corners, but I'll tell you, I've had the same technology. The technology is good. It works. My assumption is this works really well. I can tell you it lights up the road really well. I'm sure that in the turn, in the corners, in the evening, it really is worth its money. I'm gonna look into trying to get one for the Challenger when they come out for the Challenger. So that is that. The headlight, it does have the stage 1 intake as well as the exhaust. And you can see here, you know, it being the Roadmaster. Oh, you can't see the exhaust. Oh, you can actually right here. It's the Indian branded tri-oval. Let me tell you, it's not as loud as I love my exhaust. It is not my tab performance zombies that I got on the Challenger, but I really did enjoy the sound low. The grunt low is really good. It doesn't get as high when you rip on it like the tabs do. So, you know, if a tab performance zombie is a 10 out of 10 for me, I would say that this is probably in the 7 or 8. I did enjoy it all week. Another thing about this, it being a Roadmaster, has a trunk. And all you Challenger guys, I have not been on the trunk game. I will say this, I think I'm gonna buy a trunk from the Challenger. I'd love to buy one or get one. I think I'm gonna do it. I really would like to do it. The convenience of it is nice, and if I can take it on and off, I think the trunk game is nice. It's big. I can put my full jacket, my vest, my helmet, and my neck pillow in there. The hard lowers, I've never rode a bike with hard lowers. Okay, it's kind of weird. So I had the vents closed a lot. Now I'm thinking I should have opened them and to get a better idea. But I felt like I had extra wind coming from here. I don't know if that's 100% true. The windshield, it has, I think this is the Indian flip windshield. It's pretty low. Here's what the stock ones look like, since I got Curtis's right here. This is the stock Roadmaster windshield. You know, I didn't get a chance to ride Curtis's with the stock, but I bet you I would have liked it a little more. But after 900 miles, I got used to it. I just have it this position a lot. I have it up. It didn't flip over my head. So again, I'm 5'10", 34-inch inseam, and it seemed like when it was down, I had a really good idea of putting it right in my face. A little bit of wobbles. So I end up riding like this a lot with it all. I just don't think that's all the way up, but almost all the way up. So That's my review on the Windshield with the Indian flip. It needs to be up for a 610 with a 34-inch inseam. My favorite thing about this bike is the heated and cooled seat. It is worth it. It is all the hype, and it's not wrong. It is not wrong. I mean, it heats good. There actually was times where we used the heat and times where I used the cool. Matter of fact, one day I was actually getting a little sore in the butt for some reason, and I iced it down, and it felt much better. The seat itself, I thought was really well. I'm not sure the one day was a minimal thing. I'm not sure what that was all about. Other than that, the 900 miles has been really easy. The headdress on the fender here, right here, this baby, she does not light up. She does not light up. I don't love that. I wish it did. I know that you can make them light up. I wish it came light up. The Challengers come light up. They come able to light up, and yeah, I wish it did light up. I mean, you got the fancy headlight. Get the war bonnet, skull, war face, whatever it's called. Light it up. I don't know. It was something that's kind of a negative, I would say. Here's the other thing, guys. I have a 34-inch inseam. I come from a Victory. I'm now a Challenger rider. I would say it does still feel small. I have often said that in many videos and many discussions with people. My legs do not stretch out the same on this that they do the Challenger or the Victory, period. If you have a set of highway bars, sure, that would help quite a bit, but it's still different when you're cruising down the road and you can't have your highway bars and you have to have your feet on the floorboards to be ready to shift, to be able to brake and do all the good stuff. You have to do that. So that is still a thing for me, but that's what it is. It's the Roadmaster, and that's how it fits you. Like a person like Curtis here with a 32-inch inseam, and he's a little bit shorter than me.
Yep.
I'm 6'9", and he's 6'5".
You got the numbers wrong, dude. It's 5'9".
5'9" and 5'5". Just kidding. Anyway, it fits him really well.
It really does.
So a 32-inch inseam, and you never came from Victory, you came from Harley.
Correct.
Okay, and a Harley's leg positioning is much like this.
In some respects, actually, this gives you about 1.5 inches more leg room all the way around.
Okay.
But the seating position is such that on the Harley Davidson you're sitting up a little bit differently.
Right. I'm talking about more leg room.
Just for leg room.
It's closer to Harley than it is Victory.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I'm kind of going for.
That's what he was shooting for.
Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for.
Yeah.
So if you come from Harley, if you're a Harley person, you're wanting to go Roadmaster, you're wanting to go Indian, your leg position isn't going to change. You're going to feel a little bit stretched out, actually.
Yeah.
But you'll actually probably like it. You'll be like, oh wow, I'm really stretched out on here. But if you're coming from Victory, you don't have a Challenger, but if you're coming from Victory, first thing you're gonna realize is it's gonna feel tucked in.
A little bit, and part of that has to do with the fact of the way the inside of the fairing is created as well, because it feels like it's a little closer to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Intention was you were looking over it versus looking at it.
Right.
But
on the bike, not in the bike, kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The other difference, though, and don't let this get away from you, is you've got not only the standard seatings, but you also have extended and reduced reach seatings available for these things. So the bikes are designed for a person about 5 feet 10 inches tall, roughly 180 pounds.
Okay.
That's kind of the standard mold they use. So I know guys that are well over 6 feet that fell in love with the seating position.
Yeah.
I know other ones that said the same thing as you, is I just want a little more room.
So I have the extended reach on the Challenger to show you even more how I like to be, kind of my legs and my body.
Yep.
But the seat is awesome. I've already kind of gone over that.
Yep.
But if they made this seat in an extended reach, holy moly.
Oh, you'd fall in love twice over.
I would
wouldn't
probably like it, yeah. So, all right, let's talk about the nut and bolts, or my opinion of the 116. This has a stock 116, but it has the upgraded. We didn't play a lot. We had a couple issues with the stock bike, so we didn't get a chance to play a lot. But I will say, I don't think a stage 1 is going to vastly change the motorcycle's performance. But I bet if you flashed it or you tuned it that's really when the benefits would come in. These are both California bikes, so there's California things that they gotta watch California take control of. So that, I think performance wise, your stage one, you could probably get more for your money, but I'll tell you what, it doesn't have traction control. And one of these new things about the 2021 rather than the 2020 is it has the same clutch as the Challenger now. So I felt very at home right away with the easier pull clutch. It's still a cable clutch, it is not a hydraulic clutch, but I'm right at home with it. And you can break that back tire loose, and it doesn't do it on accident. You have to physically want to do it, but it will do it, and it's easy when you want to do it. There's many times where we were merging and whatever, and I ranked on it and I did everything, and it just took off, and I never broke loose when I didn't want to break loose, but it does. And that adds a fun element. And that adds a fun element. And that adds a fun element to the bike. Not a lot of 50, 60, 70-year-old guys really care about that, but you know, these 25, 35, 37 guys, we want to break the tire loose once in a while. You know, you got to get the dirt off faster. So anyway, you know, I would like you to leave a comment below asking me questions. I have a lot of hours in that seat. I have a lot of miles on that in a short amount of time. Hopefully I've shown you guys a lot, but this is my 900-mile review of the 2021 Indian Roadmaster Limited with a stage 1 upgrade. Shoot me a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hell, share this with your friends. Send it to your mama. So anyway, you guys, I appreciate everything. Hit me up if you got questions. I'll work on something else. That's it. Want to help me in this?
By all means.
This is what we do. That's the review. It was the review.
Perfect.
And Curtis helped me review. It was fun to have two perspectives.
Yeah.
You know, heights per perspective, stage 1 versus not. It was amazing to be able to have both headlights side by side. Yep. So you can see that the adaptive headlight is actually better.
It really is.
I think it's worth the money.
See, I don't know if I ever gave that credit either. You know, I like the concept, I like the idea, but it really works well.
Yeah, it does. So, and the seat's amazing. And the only thing really that I love the Power Plus 108's motor. It works how I like to ride, a little bit better than maybe how this likes to ride. But we were cruising down the roads at major highway speeds, and we didn't get past too often at the beginning. So anyway,
no, not often at all.
So we're gonna end this. I hope you guys like this video. Like, subscribe, look up Indian Rider Radio. This is Curtis Sawyer from Indian Rider Radio. Look him up.
Thank you.
This is my good friend here. So hey, ride safe,
be safe, be legendary,
ride fast,
and we'll see you on the road. And we'll see you on the road.
Say hi to somebody you don't know. Peace.